What is it with all these reboot sequels we're having this year? Bridget Jones's Baby. So Bridget Jones's Baby is a brand new Bridget Jones movie, the first two being Bridget Jones's Diary and Bridget Jones The Edge of Reason, and stars Renee Zellweger, Colin Firth, Patrick Dempsey, Gemma Jones, Jim Broadbent and Emma Thompson. And in this movie, Bridget is single, she's now over 40, her life feels like it's going downhill. However, she's trying to continue thinking on the positives in her life, like her job. However, everything changes after she meets Patrick Dempsey's character at a festival and they kind of get it on. And then just 1 week later, she has a fling with her ex Colin Firth. And now she's pregnant and doesn't know which of these two men is the father. And here we have our movie, and how is this movie? It's good, I suppose. Now, I quite enjoyed the first Bridget Jones movie. I thought it was a pretty funny, unique comedy movie, but the sequel I didn't think was all that interesting, and to be honest, it's just forgettable. And this movie, although better than the second movie, is not as good as the first. However, there are still some good moments in it. First off, Renee Zellweger does a great job as Bridget Jones. This is her character and she proves that again in this movie. She's funny, bubbly, awkward, everything this character needs to be, she pulls off. And Colin Firth, the guy's one of my favourite actors, he does a good job in this movie as well. And again, just like Renee Zellweger, he pulls off his character once again. He's charming, boring, heroic, but kind of a good guy. And we have newcomer Patrick Dempsey who gives a good performance. However, I felt most of his lines were just really cheesy. I found myself cringing every time this guy had a romantic scene because it just wasn't done very well, and the lines that this actor had to deliver weren't great. But as a performance, he did do a really good job as this character. He did make you like his character so much to the point where I actually hoped that he was actually the father, because the guy's just a nice cool dude who clearly cares about Bridget. Gemma Jones and Jim Broadbent return in this movie as Bridget's parents, and they do a good job as well. They're not in the movie as much as they are in the previous movies, I believe, but for the screen time that they have, they do produce quite a few laughs. We also have Emma Thompson in this movie who plays Bridget's doctor, and she was pretty funny at the start of this movie, but then as it starts to go along, her comedy does start to die down. Her character does generate the most laughs in this movie, for me anyway. However, there were moments where she tried to make a joke and it just didn't work at all. But overall, the cast did do a pretty good job. The directing for this movie was fine, it wasn't anything outstanding. I quite like the use of the music that they used in the movie. However, what this movie suffers from the most is the writing. The characters are fairly well developed, but the comedy's not always there, and there's not as much of a dramatic impact as there has been in the past movies. However, there are some good comic moments. There is one scene where Bridget's going into labour, which I won't spoil for you guys, but I thought that was hilarious. But for the most part, there are a few laughs here and there, but as the movie goes on, jokes start to drag, they're reusing stuff from the previous movies, plus there's no weird man fight. Some of the best moments of the previous movies were Colin Firth and Hugh Grant going head to head. I'm not saying I wanted Hugh Grant in the movie, although it would have been good if he made like a little cameo, but there is a reference to his character so they don't completely forget about him. Either way, I would have liked to have just seen a crappy man fight, especially with Colin Firth, considering he's just done Kingsman as well. Overall, this movie did have moments. It's not amazing or that memorable. I can see some people liking this and a lot of people hating it. Me, I thought it was good. I laughed quite a few times in the movie and there were quite a few dramatic moments, but not every joke hit. Some of the dialogue was cringy and awful, and because it is a rom-com, it is predictable as hell. You know exactly what's going to happen from start to finish. And so I'm going to give Bridget Jones's Baby 3 stars. Like I said, it's not a bad movie, and if you do like the Bridget Jones movies, you will probably love this movie. Whether if you don't like Bridget Jones at all, then you will hate it. But honestly, I think it's okay. It has its moments of good laughs and drama. So, Bridget Jones's Baby, have you guys seen it yet? What did you think about it? Whatever you thought, let me know in the comment section below. Thanks as always for watching, guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Share the video with your friends, and if you want to see more videos just like this one, then subscribe to my channel for more. Thanks again for watching. You guys are awesome, and I'll see you all in the next video.